Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 1 of Direwolf20's All the Mods 9 to the Sky Let's Play series. I have just wrapped up my Craft to Exile 2 series, had a lot of fun playing a very different mod pack, and now I decided, you know what? Let's get back to the dire basics. Automation, Skyblock's being one of my favorites. We did recently play a Skyblock like 2 series ago, but that was like a hardcore Skyblock. This one I feel like is just going to be a little bit like easier and more like casual and goofy and fun. And that's kind of what I'm in the mood for. So hopefully that'll be fun for you guys too. I don't know a whole lot about this pack, though I did notice Project E is in there. So I'm guessing we'll have some form of EMC. It's ATM9, so we can assume like all the Modium and all the other like, you know, all the mod style stuff is going to be in there. But aside from that, I don't really know what to expect. And this is on Minecraft 1.20.1, so it's kind of like the latest version of Minecraft, which is cool. Which is neat because ironically, the way that this version of Minecraft played out for me, I didn't do a whole lot of 1.20. Like my Direwolf20 Let's Play was 1.20.1, but then like the expert Skyblock was 1.19. Right, and then we did Craft Exile. So very excited to get this going. Speaking of, let's do it. So I'm gonna load up ATM9 to the sky. No idea I don't know anything about what's in my future. Like, is it just a standard Skyblock? Do I pick different islands or world options? I have no idea. So difficulty will be a normal. Yep, new world. We'll call it Let's Play World. Are there like options? Skyblock. Yep. Generate structures, bonus chest, more game rules, experiments, data packs. I think let's just jump in, right? Like I don't know. We are preparing for world creation. World creation. Let's go. All right. ATM9 to the sky. I enjoyed my last All the Mods Skyblock for sure. So that's why I'm also very excited about this one, just because I remember I had so much fun last time I played ATM to the sky. So this should be pretty exciting. Also, super hyped for 1.20.1 playthrough again, with all the automation, and back to Dire's normal style of playthrough, after doing a very unusual playthrough, an RPG pack, which, by the way, I did have fun playing. Absolutely had a good time with Craft Exile 2. Would not mind doing another RPG pack at some point in the future. Super fun. But let's see what we're in for here. So, hello, welcome. This pack contains Observable for finding lag sources. Okay, cool. Ars Nouvelle, that's awesome. Ars Nouveau is back in there, right? Let's see. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Sweet, all kinds of notes here. Has made the achievement Don't Look Down. Oh my, hello. What in the world is this? This is the spawn island. Do not build here. Do Skyblock GUI to choose an island. Okay, that sounds cool. I'm on board with that. Skyblock GUI. Okay, I guess I have to create a new team. The Dire Party. That's what we're gonna do. The template, Anarchy. That's always a fun one. Dire does like his regular old spawn. Classical, also cool. The Direwolf. Do I have an option? I don't think there's any way I can't pick that one, right? I feel like I have to pick that one. That just looks perfect to me. What else we got? Cozy Cottage. All right, so I mean, like, I have to play the Direwolf one, right? It would be rude of me not to play this one, I would suspect. So let's do it. Hello! I love it. It's beautiful. It is definitely an homage. It's a perfect 9x9, right? Yep, 100%. Got like a nice little bed here, which is spawn point all set. Have a beautiful chest. Sweet. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Neat. 186 pages in JEI, so lots of hopefully fun stuff to play through and check out. Excited to see what we got in our future. We can climb up to the top here. I think, let's see. Yep, Ultim Mine is a thing, so I can vein mine the tree, which I'll hold off on doing, just because you never know, there might be some tricks or something thrown at me here. So let's see what the quest book looks like, because I have no idea what I'm in for. Nice, look at it all. That's a lot of quests. That's a lot of stuff that we get to play with. Welcome to All the Mods 9, now in the sky. Optional quest. Now with less flooring. To get started with questing, jump out the tabs on the left to jump in. If you are all new to all the mods, check out the All the Modium chapter. If you are new to Skyblock, which, you know, I'm kind of not new to either of those, mods are not gated by quests. Quests are optional. Sweet. A little bit of experience. Cool. So that's your welcome. So we've got a bounty board, which, you know, we've definitely done some cool stuff with before, you know, just killing mobs and killing all the things, which I'll start that up. Cool. Tips and tricks. I see my building gadgets. That's what's up. Creative flight with EMC. Tipped out. Complete all the tips. So magnets and X-ray charms, and that's cool. Honey, I Shrunk Myself. Compact machines. Hyperbox. Pretty cool. I'll just kind of like get started here. The All the Modium chapter. Intro to All the Modium. All the Modium is the core mod in all the mods packs. It adds endgame ores to the world that amplify your experience. In 9 Sky, however, you get this a little differently than you normally would. Cool. So there's like ways to get all the Modium. Cool. Okay. Pulverizer, and looks like that leads to all the Modium ingots. And then eventually Vibranium, and eventually Unobtainium. Cool. Getting started. Oh my goodness, this is a big home thing. So I guess getting started here. A head start for those who want to skip forward. For those who want to fast track the start, this gives you an easy mode start. I'm not going to do that. But it gives you ice and lava and sugarcane and cactus and seeds. Okay. Emergency saplings, I guess just in case bad RNG from the get-go. Getting started 2. I guess that's like the second chapter of kind of getting started. Okay, neato. Lots of cool stuff here. Why does my mouse wheel go up and down? Like I'm mouse wheeling now and it's going up and down. Right, let's see, player preference. Old style scroll wheel behavior. True. Hey, that's what I want. Yeah. Hey, look, Dire's nothing if not old school. The star. So this is, I think, probably what we're going for, right? Oh man, look at this. Summoning rituals? I don't know this mod. That's a new mod. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. I don't know the summoning rituals mod. Oh, it looks like a pretty easy. Okay, neat. Look at all this stuff. All kinds of cool things. Okay, that's cool. Apotheosis gear, silent gear. Never really did get deep into silent in the past. And then you've got like basic storage options. You can do AE, you can do refined, whichever one you want to do. And then you've got apotheosis. Hostile neural networks is in the pack, it looks like. Pretty standard. Productive bees, also a fun one. Mystical agriculture, a classic. You know, this is where you get like your Inferium and like your ore growing seeds and like growing resources and all that stuff. Okay. Lots and lots of things. Wow, the ultimate Phyto. Haha, neat. 3x Twinite Flux Linkage Amplifiers. Draconic Integral Component. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. What else we got here? Project E. Welcome to Project E. And then eventually, I guess, we'll get into this stuff. I'm just curious. I have to look. Like, what's a transmutation table recipe look like? Not terrible. I don't know. I have no idea. And then this is a summoning ritual with Dragon's Breath, Dark Nether Star, Mana Steel Ingots, and Blaze Rods and TNT. Cool. And that'll get me a Philosopher's Stone. All right, we'll definitely be checking that out at some point. You know, this is just me introducing, like, what the pack looks like it has in it. Bigger reactors. Cool. That's a good time. So that's like the big reactors mod. Crates in the pack, obviously. Industrial foregoing. Pretty cool. I like that. Mechanism advanced. Oh my. Antimatter and oh, look at that. I like having like all the multi-blocks in, like, that's kind of cool looking, right? Pretty standard, but super fun stuff. Power is in the pack. Nice. That's cool. Look at all this like fancy UI for the quests. Thermal series, obviously. And then down here, magic. Apotheosis enchanting, Ars Nouveau, blood magic's in the pack. That's cool. Britannia, Forbidden Arcanus, occultism, all the good things. All right, super cool, right? We have a lot of fun things to do, I suspect. Yeah, I'm excited. So should we just get started? I think we would be remiss if we did not at this stage get started. So welcome to all the mods 9 to the Sky. If you've played the original or any Skyblock ever, most of what you have to do should be self-explanatory up to the ATM medals. If not, don't fear, these quests are here to guide you through the start. Some of the quests in this chapter have in-game video-style Ponder tutorials. They will be given as rewards. Click the reward to watch a Ponder video to teach you all about the item. Sweet. Alright, so I guess step 1, read the description, check, and chop down the tree. I am chopping down the tree. Hooray! Consider it chopped. And I got 1 sapling. Nice. Oh, yep, and that 100% works. So that's cool. So a combination of that and all this. So tree chopping complete. Liking it. All right, so 1 more, maybe tree chop down could be cool. Awesome. Liking that. All right, so with that completed, sticks, experience, and an extra sapling, just I guess in case. Now then, kick rocks. Just like other Skyblocks, you can get pebbles from right-clicking grass, but here it works a little differently. You have a 50% chance for cobblestone pebbles and a 50% chance to get any other pebble variant. Okay, so right-click, shift right-click, grass. I don't love this mechanic, but usually it's short-lived, so I'm okay with it. But it's definitely not my favorite, right? Like, it's not my absolute favorite approach. Usually because you just wind up with an inventory full of junk. Like, a lot of junk. But like I said, it's usually short-lived enough that, you know, it ain't that big a deal. And they did, because I'm in the Direwolf house, they were kind enough to give me a chest to store junk in. So, you know, I got that going for me, which is nice. Sweet. Okay. So all kinds of stuff to, you know, kind of get started on. Okay. So that gives me a bunch of cobblestone as a reward. Compressed items. So a 9x compression. I might move my crafting table upstairs just so I can craft up there, because I suspect I'm going to be up there a lot more than down here. So let's move the chest and the crafting table up there, and this will just be where I like go to take a nap, you know, and circle back to stuff. Cool. So 4 chests, I will put that away. I don't know what that watering can's about, but I'm going to hold off on doing anything with it, and then I'll probably just put away all these little pebbles and whatnot, and hopefully I don't need them too soon. I don't think there's a reason that I can't or shouldn't sleep or should sleep. Like I suspect there's no immediate area where mobs can spawn on this island. But that said, taking a nap sounds like a good idea to me. Sweet. All right. So then I can just get a compressed cobble, right, just to complete the quest. Hooray! And you'll give me sand and gravel for doing that, which is nice of you. I appreciate it. And we will probably take advantage of that in a moment, but for now, I'm just going to put them away and see what the next set of quests are. So now, let's say, right, hammering compressed items. We'll hold off on that, because what I want to do is move into oak barrels, crooks, and hammers. So, like, standard stuff that we've, you know, definitely know how it all works. So let's get that cooking. Yep, there we go. Boop, boop, boop. Oak barrels. Cool. I suspect that's going to be a combination of, you know, like rainwater collection kind of deal. So might not be a terrible idea. And then we can also, you know, do other things. Although that might have like the other kind of barrel that lets us get like leaves into, there it is, crucible. Yep, that exists. Cool. So some slabs for me. We can get a crook going. I think I threw away some sticks, so a crook might not be a terrible idea. That lets me get string. Right, doesn't it? Is that what it? No, it actually doesn't. String comes from doing the other thing. Crooks give me a better chance at, is it better chance of saplings? I think that's what it does, right? Yeah. Much better chance of getting saplings and apples from leaves, but it's also how you get how to get silkworms, you'll need these to get string for further progression. So yeah, did I get any silkworms? I did not. That time I did. That time I did. Alright, some more hook action. Looking cool. And then we can start with the silkworm thing. There we go. And you can see the progress on the top left. Which I might wind up moving because I'm used to that thing. Is that top? Config? Yeah, I'm used to it being on the top, right? And now that spreads, doesn't it? Like automatically to adjacent leaves. Am I wrong about that? Add a silkworm to one of the leaves and watch those spread across all the leaves. Yep, so it should spread. Cool. So while I'm waiting for spreading, let's get a hammer. Stone hammer time. And that gets us all these quests complete. Darren knows what he's doing. It's like I'm a pro at Skyblocks, let me tell you. Cool. So now I suspect that is there not a flint recipe for gravel? Fiber meshes can do it, but it doesn't look like the recipe's there. Though I could probably just, you know... One flint. There's another flint. Sweet. Flint shears. Now it looks like all the things spread, which is kind of exactly what you'd want to see. So that's cool. And now that I have my flint shears, I can do that. Aha, quest complete leaves. See? Breezing through this stuff. Cool. So that's good. That's good. And I can make myself a crucible. And that's how you get water, obviously. Yeah, at least initially. So you guys don't need to be the water thing, but that's okay. Now, oak barrel. Let's see what the recipes are for this. Because it looks familiar, but it's a little bit different than normal. So... Well, that's cool. Lots of mixing recipes. Did that not go in there? Do you not? What goes into the barrels? Stone barrels, which water? Clay. Fill a barrel with water and right-click it with dust to get clay. Oh. I think this is how you get dirt normally, right? And then that's making water for me. Sweet. I knew that was a thing, that you do something like that, right? Excellent. All right, temporarily, you guys go in there. Just keep an inventory as clean as I can for a moment. You know it's just going to get messy eventually, but no biggie. We're kind of, you know, going in many different directions, but that'll get us our water source. Now you have infinite, right? Because basically, you know, that... I assume I can create a 2x2 of water and we'd be good. But boy, is that slow. Where are we at here? I'm just making another crucible. I probably don't need to make another crucible, but let me tell you, A, how cheap crucibles are. They're extremely cheap. And B, how slow they are. They are extremely slow. From a resource perspective, it's technically a little bit wasteful to do what I just did. But from a time perspective, which, by the way, is also a resource, let's not forget, that was very smart. Okay? So now I'll have 2 water buckets, and that'll be cool. So I'm just going to say that I do know that that's how water works, and that's neat. Okay, A lot of sieving incoming. You're about to be sieving a lot of blocks. Use Ultimine for fast mining with a hammer and perhaps get an auto clicker ready. You can set up multiple sieves and sieve using Ultimine to sieve up to 64 blocks at once. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll hold off on that though. Well, we have to go from here to sieving, right? And then start a farm sounds like a good idea. Where do we get wheat seeds from? I guess I could just bone meal the ground, right? I assume that's probably... Ooh, toast. I do love toast. Toast is everybody's favorite. Toast is 100% everybody's favorite. Okay, so what I'd like to do is see where lava lands on this whole setup. So that we want to work towards fired up. That will get us bone meal. We need bone meal to make porcelain clay, right? So porcelain clay... We're going to need clay, which we get from water going into and dust, right? And then bone meal, which I assume is from sieving. Yep, we sieve sand with a string mesh, and we will get bone meal 10% chance. Or dust, I'm sorry, dust with a string mesh. Okay, so that's... oh, cool, there's several tiers of mesh, aren't there? Nice. Okay. That's probably, like... where we're at right now. So I think mesh is 100% where we're going to want to land. So let's do that. So string mesh and a sieve. One. We're probably going to need some more of you. 2, 3. That works. String mesh. 1, 2, 3. Now flint mesh is usually the second one, right? And that only needs 4 flint, which technically we are not, far off from being able to get. But I'm gonna do, and then what do we sieve? It was dust that we need to sieve, right? So we are gonna need a healthy amount of dust. So I'm gonna convert probably all, because I want to get lava as quickly as possible, so I don't need to punch dirt anymore. So my plan is to turn all my sand into dust. And turn all my gravel into sand, which I probably should have done first. There we go. And now I've got a healthy amount of dust to get me started. And then I can throw down my meshes. Do I need to vein? No, I don't think I have to ultimine it. I think that's cool. Yeah, I don't have to hold the ultimine hotkey. It does the thing, right? And that gets me a bunch of nice little initial rewards. Hopefully some bone meal is getting mixed in there. Cool. Good deal. So Grains of Infinity. Ooh, Ender IO is in the pack. Certus Quartz Dust, a little bit of bone meal. Definitely need a little bit more, but that's okay. We know the process to get it now. Silkworms, that's cool. Any other tricks to bone meal besides what we got going on? Not at this point, obviously. It's always exciting when you're, like, starting on a new Skyblock. Like, at some point I'm going to be whizzing around with all kinds of contraptions and stuff, but here it's just like, yeah, we're sieving. It's that early time. Super fun for me. I just love Skyblock packs, especially how different they all are all the time. So hey, extra string and experience, which I will happily take, but put away. What else did we get? Completion of quest-wise. Hey, we got bone meal. I could give him a bone. That's cool. I guess I could just turn it into bone meal. I don't think there's any, like, real magic to owning a bone. And frankly, that will get me a lot closer to... Because in total, I need 7 of these, right? To get lava, we need 7. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a little bit more cobblestone. So I guess my plan should be, let's get all these guys, and you can be put away for the time being, right? Cool. And then as soon as I punch this a little bit, yep, and there's your stone pebbles. So ultimately I'm going to want basically a bunch of stone, right? I think so. Now, clearly there's cobblestone under me, but since it's my house, the Direwolf20 house, I feel like it would be rude to go mine all that cobblestone, right? In fairness, if you were being strictly, like, resource utilization, function over form mechanic, you could probably say to yourself, I could go mine all that cobblestone and then use it, but I'm not going to do that because it's a Direwolf20 house. That feels wrong to me. I don't know. That's not how this works. All right, not too shabby. 50% chance to get stone, and then 50% chance to get anything else. Means all the other things should be pretty low chances, right? Okay, so you guys all go away for the time being. And then you. And you. Beautiful. You know what? I probably shouldn't do this. I feel like that's too close to my actual house. So I don't want to do that, right? Yeah, like if we're not careful about it, am I wrong to think that I might like vein mine my house by mistake? I probably would. That seems like a very dire thing to do. There we go. Sweet. Okay. And then my hammer is done for. Can I repair it? Like, can I just do this or something? Oh, look at that. That's handy. I'm assuming I can do the same thing with flint. Hey, nice. Super, just a nice little, like, hey, convenience factor thing, right? I would call that huge. I would call that super cool. Now, in total, I need, that works, right? So everything go in here. That's 7 bone meal now, okay? Which means the rest of this can go away for the time being. You can go here with those things. That looks good. How are we doing with you? We're getting there. Well, that's a full bucket, and that's almost a full bucket. So what are my bucketing options, right? Iron is obviously a bucket. Is there a clay bucket? Unfired porcelain bucket. I could get a porcelain bucket. There's got to be another bucket, right? Is there like clay? Fill a barrel with water and right-click it with dust to get clay. Yes. Question being, how to do that? I'm guessing my plan should be, if I just put the dust in here? No. So we have to fill that barrel somehow to get water, right? Now, I could wait for it to rain. That's always an option. I don't suppose you can do anything, can you? No. It was worth a try, though. Why am I not thinking of how you would normally do this? Like, how do I transfer water if not with a regular bucket? Nope, that's not a thing. I'm assuming this is the way to go, right? Porcelain water bucket, like, yeah, that's gotta be it, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it, right? I assume I don't have access. Well, I probably could get iron, right? I probably could get iron at this point, can't I? Raw iron, does that come from sieving? Nope, it's probably iron dust. Nope, crushed raw iron. Let's do sieve, right? So if we're doing string mesh with gravel, because usually that's where you get your metals from. Oh, there it is. Iron ore chunks. Cool. So if I just sieve up some gravel, that'll get me an iron ingot. And that would be cool. I think that's the play. I think that's how we do it. I was under the assumption maybe I don't quite have the resources to do iron yet, but I think I do, which works for me. So all I need is a little bit more iron, is a little bit more stone, because I'm also gonna have to smelt it. So let's not forget a furnace is in our future. that'll be what, 16-ish? Me. I try to keep it balanced at least for stone. Okay, and then let's do that. Sweet. I got some tin. I got some iron. Now I assume that iron ore. Oh, okay, cool. And then that can just be smelted right up. So that's going to take a bit of gravel, right? Like a healthy bit of gravel, if I ain't mistaken. But then we'll have buckets at least, and that would make my life a little bit easier. I was really hoping that we could get that a little bit sooner. What else is involved here? So getting my first clay. So I did that. Oh, that's cool. Mini shulker box, and it automatically stores certain types of items in it. Sieving drops lots of annoying pebbles. You can store over 1,000 of them in the dank, though. Right click to open up the GUI. I like that. Need some coal, but that's nifty. That's super nifty. Sometimes lower tier meshes drop certain loot more than higher tier. Make sure to check JEI. That is good to know. Why is flint mesh before... Oh, that's iron mesh. Okay, I got you. Cool. Smelting the chunks. Okay. Sweet. So talk to me about gravel real quick, because if flint is better in every way, then I might want to... So you have like a 10% chance at iron here. You have like a 12% chance at iron here. You'll also get pointed dripstone and some diamonds, to be fair, with flint mesh. Like super rare, but diamonds and emeralds get added. So that's cool. That's not terrible. Okay. You get raw gold later. Okay, neato. All right, so I think what we should do is probably... How about this? It feels like a pretty good wrapping up point for the episode, so let's do that. Because I'm at a stage of this game where I need to probably just do the thing, right? Like we're gonna be doing lots of stuff in the immediate future. I saw Zycraft, by the way, so that's cool. That's in the pack. I like that. So we're at a stage where I have to like do a lot of repetitive work. Specifically, I need to like get lots of cobblestone doing this, and then gravel it and turn it into iron so that we can do the things, right? So how about we wrap up the episode here, come back next episode, and carry on with all the mods 9. So, as usual, it's the first episode of a series. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments if you're excited for this one. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll have a bunch more resources. For now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.